Holden leads 16-10. Mid-range jumper up and good. Big shot from Campbell. We've got 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter. The Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales second quarter play. Stover trying to answer. Cochran couldn't get the shot to go. Helen Black keeps it alive. One dribble to square herself up, but a jump ball going to be called. I know Helen needed that dribble to square up, but you'd really like to see her get it and go straight up with it.
Just go straight up. If you draw the contact, go to the line.
Possession arrow will favor Holden. Stover going back to that 1-2, 1-1 press. Triangle and two, whatever you want to call it. Long two on the way, won't go. Black comes down with the board. Ball winds up on the floor. It's picked up by Campbell. She is found a travel first. So Stover will get possession, back substitution. As Helen Black going to get a breather. And in for Helen.
Casey Dill's coming in her first action.
Yeah, Dill's played well last game.
Yes, she has. Another good young player.
So Bauer will run the point. 8 points is the Holden lead, but I mean, offense has been the issue. Only 2 points of offense for Stover in this quarter with 2:27 to go. Rolling to Bauer, gets the middle of the lane, her floater off the glass. Oh, it did everything but go down. Ball tipped out of bounds by Holden. You just like to see Hannah getting into the paint and taking that shot, though.
Yeah, man, you know she wants that one. A little thing like her gets there in the middle of all the Giants, and it just goes in and out on her. Good look.
So Stover with another look at this. Skip pass just too high. That, once again, it's been some
just been a little sloppy.
Mistake here and there, and that can be the big difference in a game.
That just kills your possessions.
So with just over 2 minutes to play, Holden could push this to a double-digit lead with any kind of field goal here. Mid-range jumper is too strong. Cochran pulls it in. Stover has it, looking to run. Under 2 minutes to go. Bauer on the point. Drives to the right, gives it up to Callie Cochran. Back to Bauer, lines up a three. Oh, it rattles around, kept alive by Dills. Out to Brooklyn Black, the corner. Roland tries a three and gets it. Her second three of the game. So much of the offense has been Mia Roland. I mean, you've got 13 as a team, and she's 6 of them.
She brings a little something extra.
Holden a little trouble holding on to the ball right now. Dangerous pass, winds up at the free throw line. Mid-range jumper up, but a timeout first called by the Holden bench. We'll hold it here, I guess, because, yeah, once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I'd like to tell you what went wrong, but as is normally the case, I have no idea anymore. I don't know. It's going to be a long day, ain't it, Jason?
It's just begun.
Oh, my gosh. We have 2 more games coming up after this, as next we will have the Stover boys and Boonville in what should be physical.
Yeah, it should be good.
Should be a lot of pushing and shoving in that game.
Yeah.
And then following that, we'll get a little break, and we'll come back on the radio with the boys championship game, and that will be, Cole Camp and Versailles.
Is that the third time in like 6 years those two teams have met for the championship over here? I believe. And if I remember, the first 2 times we met them back in the Kobe Williams days, I think we were down by 20 at halftime. Both of those games and come back and won those.
Was it against Cole Camp or
Camp.
someone else that Kobe hit the game winner at the buzzer?
I believe that was Cole Camp. Because he always got his head split open, and we were always down by 20 at half and came back and won on those 2 games. I remember it was kind of crazy.
So here we go. Back on offense are the Holden ladies, but it's a steal from Brooklyn Black. Brooklyn, I think a wise decision, didn't feel comfortable with it, slowed it down, but the pass is re-stolen by Holden. Campbell turns the corner. Pass ahead, re-stolen by Bauer. My goodness. Reese Brown says, everybody else has got to turn to point guard. I want to try it. Bauer over to Brooklyn Black. Skip pass. Mia Roland mid-range. Jumper up and good.
You better find her on the floor.
Mia Roland is making a legitimate case for a tournament team spot.
Yeah.
And the pass out of bounds. Holden a little quicker than they want to go. We've got a 3-point game here. And substitution as Nevaeh Conklin going to come into the game. She will check in for Brooklyn Black. I'm I'm serious. I know it sounds crazy, but if I mean, I would consider Mia Rowland for that tournament team spot right now.
When you look at her overall play in this tournament, yeah, there's an argument to be made.
And Bauer going to slow it down at half court and see if Holden wants to pressure. If not, would run it for the last shot, but instead gives it to Reese Brown. Skip to Conklin at the free throw line. Shot fake. She drives, puts it off the glass. Just won't fall. Good look, though, from Nevaeh. Holden back the other way. 20 seconds to play with the basketball. Get it inside. Runner caught the top of the backboard. And, Bauer's just a little too quick. Couldn't keep possession there. I'm not going to lie. I thought that one shot was going over the backboard.
Yeah, I thought it might hit Mr. Unger up there. She went in strong with it, didn't she?
No doubt about that. So with 11.9 to play in this second quarter, Holden enough time to get a look. The inbounds is to Campbell. Bauer out on her. Stover and straight man for this last possession. Campbell drives, near steal by Conklin, and right into the hands of Bauer. It's stolen. It's restolen by Campbell. Gives it up, skip pass into the post. Shot off just before the buzzer off the back iron. Won't fall. So that is how this first half of play comes to an end. Just a 3-point game as Holden leads Stover 18-15. Hy-Vee halftime show coming up in just a moment. You're listening to or watching KS95 Sports.
Dunn Property Management is currently taking applications for over 30 one-bedroom, one-bath units in Eldon. These units are for ages 55 plus. Rent includes water, trash, snow removal, and lawn services, and can be pet-friendly upon approval. Locally owned and operated with full-time maintenance staff and office manager. They are close to churches, the senior center, shopping, and parks. For more information, call Dunn Property Management, 573-569-1200.
If the exterior of your home needs repair or it's in need of a fresh new look, Elite Roofing and Siding is here to help. Be assured you'll receive excellent service as our customers have once again voted us best roofer at the lake. We appreciate your business and for trusting us with the exterior of your home. Call us today at 302-ROOF. That's 302-ROOF. For all your roofing and siding needs, Elite Roofing and Siding, serving the lake area for more than 20 years.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales. Do you need a trailer to get your boat out of the water? Maybe just a replacement trailer. Or considering selling your boat, and you know a trailer will help get it done. We carry 11 lines of high-quality boat trailers, and if we don't have what you need, we also build our very own line of custom aluminum boat trailers. Thanks to everyone that's been by or just heard of us and gave us a referral. From my family to yours, we can't thank you enough.
H&R Block of Versailles is a family-owned and operated block advisor's office celebrating 10 years of business serving Versailles and the surrounding areas. Pamela Johnson, an enrolled agent, and her certified team are here to prepare your taxes, handle your bookkeeping and payroll, plus audits, tax notices with the IRS and the state, and problem-solving and issue resolution. For more information, call the H&R Block office on Monroe Street in Versailles at 573-378-5843, 573-378-5843.
Are you looking for a rewarding career that includes tons of perks? Stop in today at your Jefferson City or Osage Beach Hy-Vee and see the difference. They're offering extremely competitive pay, plus benefits include medical, dental, and life insurance backed by a 401k plan and bonuses. Find yourself in a career with Hy-Vee. Stop in today at your Jefferson City or Osage Beach Hy-Vee or visit hi-v.com for employment opportunities.
Well, we're back at the Hy-Vee halftime show, and I don't know, I think Britt's unconscious or something. That's, you'll have that on those big jobs. Oh, Jason, it was a interesting first half of play. It seemed like Stover would go through these stagnant periods, but once they found their offense, they looked a lot better.
Yeah, they fixed the big problem of getting beat down the floor. Now they've picked up another problem of not really a rebounding probably at the level that you want to win a third-place game here. Stover's got to do a little better job of boxing out, but offense came off the bench in the form of number 11, Mia Rowland, today. 8 points out of the 15, and she's shooting the ball confidently, man.
Yeah, she is for sure. Mia Rowland has been a spark plug. You look at the scoring by quarter, 8 and 7. and 12-6 for Holden. So that's one big thing. If you're Stover, you're saying, hey, we gave up 12 in the first. We only gave up 6 points that entire second quarter. You're not mad about the defense. You probably want to clean up some of the turnovers.
Yeah,
though.
got to clean it up. Both teams got to clean it up if they want to win this thing. Way too many turnovers.
That is very true, but it's been a low-scoring affair for sure. I don't think we'll see that same thing in this next game, as right now the Stover and Boonville boys out there warming up, and well, they weren't bluffing. This is a big Boonville
They're
squad.
big. They're some big dudes, man. Well, I saw them come out to play Colcamp the other night. I thought, my Lord.
Colcamp did a great job against Boonville. If there's one thing you know about Colcamp, they are going to be disciplined, they're going to execute their game plan, and they're going to be physical. And that's exactly what they had to do to knock off this Boonville squad. So Stover may have to take a similar path.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined, without a doubt. You know, that's exactly what Colcamp was. That's why they're playing for the championship. But yeah, I expect this to be a heck of a game between Stover and the Pirates here.
Yeah, very much so. Looking forward to that one. We got to chat with Coach Espinoza this morning in our first game between Versailles and Colcamp girls, and he really talked about all the film he'd been watching, and they seemed to have a pretty solid game plan, and he knew that execution was going to be key. And like I said, I just can't rave enough about the job that Wyatt does with those kids over there. You ask any of them, and they will tell you how much they love Wyatt and how hard he works for them. And
yeah, he is beloved over here at Stover, without a doubt. He's a great coach, great teacher, and just a great young man to have mentoring kids and everybody over here at Stover. So.
Absolutely, could not agree more. And we will once again be back in action. That game next, and then the championship game coming up tonight, Versailles and Colcamp. And I say again, if you're thinking, maybe we'll come out and watch that game, I think it's a great idea. But you better get here early, because neither of those schools are more than 10 miles away from this gym. And both of those towns are known for showing up in big numbers to support their kids. I think one half of this gym is going to be blue, and the other half is going to be white and black, and it's going to be loud. And it's
White
going to
out
be rowdy.
night. It's going to be a lot of white on one side.
And I mean, those are two teams that I don't want to say there's a lot of animosity between, but there have been, enough stuff through the past, playing for district titles, playing in big games, that they both are going to want to capture that victory. So really looking forward to seeing that game, and really looking forward to the second half. Jason, if you are Coach Reardon with the Stover ladies, what are you saying to your girls in the locker room that you want to see differently?
First thing, we've got to get tougher. And what I mean by that is you've got to get your body on some people and start boxing out and getting those rebounds. Holden had way too many second chance opportunities and third chance opportunities. Now, you're only down by 3, but you got to clean that up.
Britt, I don't know what you did, but you knocked my camera out.
Nice job, Brittany.
Now on, when something breaks, I just blame Britt. Britt, am I connected or something? Like, it acts like you unplugged it. All right, on that note, we'll go to commercial break and be back in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
The Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Lori have been helping families and friends celebrate a lifetime for over 170 years. The Kidwell Garber staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Simple or elaborate, traditional or unique, the service can be anything you wish. Together, you and their staff will design the perfect memorial or funeral service for your loved one. The Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Lori, and online at kidwellgarber.com.
Stepping onto the boat, pushing off from the dock, tying on the perfect bait, casting a line, sharing your favorite hobby. Brought to you by Lake Regional Orthopedics. From total joint replacement to memories that can't be replaced. Our commitment runs deep. Learn more at lakeregional.com.
Sure, people say vaping is a safer alternative to smoking. It's safer than swimming with sharks while dressed like a seal, flying a kite in the middle of a lightning storm, brushing your teeth with toilet water. Just because people say vaping is safer than cigarettes doesn't make it safe. Do your part. Spread the word and the trend.
This message brought to you by PenMac provides free help finding a job. Apply today and go to work right away. Your one application will find you multiple possibilities.
All right, we are back, I think. I don't know. It's been a day. With the third quarter ready to get that underway, Stover will have the first look of this second half. Just a 3-point margin. 18-15 is the Holden lead. Cochran up to Pinsky. Skips the ball, trying to get to Brooklyn Black, but Campbell gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Bulldogs. This is the Polylift Boat Lift third quarter of play. Lob on the inbounds, put up and in by Pinsky. We've got a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, we got a good game.
Stover sticking with that press, had a little success with it in the first half. Able to break it down, though, is Holden. Extra pass. Good look up and in. Good ball movement, and it ends with a Keller lay-in. Bauer to the corner. Brooklyn Black dials up a corner three. Shot is long, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Holden. Pinsky will be the inbounder. Kind of an awkward spot to throw the ball in from.
Yeah.
And goes to the top of the key to Bauer. Over to Black, back to Bauer. Bauer going to reset the offense, moves it to Brooklyn. Over to Callie Cochran in the corner. Bauer has it, free throw line. Jumper up and good.
Nice looking shot.
Annie Bauer with the mid-range game. We've got us a 1-point ball game. Pass is tipped by Bauer and stolen by Black, so Hannah Bauer coming out aggressive in the second half. Bauer hits the crossover, skip pass, Pinsky for the lead, knocks it down! Stover regains the lead 22-20. Campbell breaks down the pressure, head of steam, extra pass, good look, good finish. We're tied at 22 apiece. Both teams struggled to score in the first half. Neither team struggling to score in the second.
Now everybody's scoring.
Pinsky to Bauer. Brooklyn Black fires one back up to Pinsky. She lines up a three. It is short. Rebound falls to Holden. Holden has it looking to run. Wamsley's floater won't go. May have been touched, so Bauer saves it, keeps it alive. She wants to run. Middle of the floor, aggressive take. She is fouled. Are they going to stay on the floor, or will they say Bauer was getting ready to shoot?
I don't know. Talking about it. It's like shooting two.
Shooting two, so a good aggressive start to the half by Hannah Bauer. Bauer, a very good free throw shooter. We saw that in the last game. Okay, that misses on me.
Hey, she had good form, though.
I did that to her last game, too. She missed one free throw last game, and it was just because I said something about it.
I said a lot about Schlotzauer's free throws last night, too, and she went 16 for 16.
Yeah, you're going to have to step up your curse game. And the second one rattles out as well. Holden running with it. We got a tie ball game stolen by Brooklyn Black, but it winds up out of bounds. Good defensive play nonetheless by Black. Stover sticking with that 2-3 zone. Well, I say that, no, they're not. They're running a little triangle and two, maybe?
I don't know what that is.
It's a corner three, but it won't go. Bauer with the rebound. She's going to bring it up the floor. Hits the crossover. Skips to the outside. Cochran. One more pass. Pinsky lines up a three and knocks it down.
Getting hot.
Couple threes here to start the third quarter for Ashlyn Pinsky, and Stover's up by three. 25-22, 5:15 to go. Pass ahead won't fall. Rebound fought for, but it's two Bulldogs fighting for it. Heads up play by Coach Reardon as Helen Black could not get the ball out of there. So she just locked on with both arms, hoping her coach would call a timeout. It is a 30. We'll go ahead and hold it here for a moment. Jason, the offense looks a lot more comfortable in this third quarter for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, Pinsky kind of pushing it a little bit here. She got 8 points in this quarter, and, well, basically 8 points in 3 minutes. She's come out strong this second half.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid start when you can put up 8 points in the first 3 minutes when looking at the previous quarters.
Yeah.
8 points was your best scoring quarter as a
best
team.
quarter, yeah.
The only only problem, Holden has still got some looks on the fast break you probably don't love if you're Coach Reardon.
Yeah, Stover got, luckily they haven't made a couple of them, but yeah, they're still getting some easy looks.
So the Bulldogs with the basketball and a 3-point lead. This is the third place game here at the Stover tournament. This is the 29th annual edition of the girls' side of the tournament. Brooklyn Black fires a pass and finds Cochran, and the shot did everything but fall. Holden back the other way quickly, pass ahead, too hot to handle, but it's saved. The short corner, and the three is blocked by Pinsky. Winds up in the hands of Goer. She's going to try a free throw line jumper. It was partially blocked. Black saves it to Bauer. So great defense from the Lady Bulldogs. Does Pinsky get another three? Oh, halfway down. Jump ball going to be called. Possession arrow favors Holden. I think everybody in the gym thought Pinsky's three was falling.
It looked good.
Three players going to come in for Stover, that being Reese Brown, Mia Rowland, and Dill's coming back in. So now, not only do you have the hot hand of Pinsky, you bring in the three-point sniper that is Mia Rowland. Quickly the other way, Holden lining up a three of their own and splashing it home. Rachel Wamsley. We're tied up again. And a three on the other end. Rowland fired her first look, and she thought she got hit on the shot attempt. But a foul will be called on Reese Brown on the rebound. 4:16 to play, a tie game at 25 apiece. Holden breaking down the Stover press, getting the ball ahead. Campbell going to back it out. Drive, skips it to Wamsley. Mid-range jumper on the way, won't go. Offensive board kept alive. And then throwing it off the leg of a teammate, so the ball will go back to the Bulldogs. Substitution for Holden, as getting a rest will be Keller, and for her, Carver. Pinsky brings it up the floor, 3-2 zone for Holden. Bauer back to Pinsky. Rowland in the corner, skips it to Bauer. Free throw line jumper just off the mark, goes off the front iron. Pass ahead to Campbell. Bauer's back to meet her. Campbell attacks the basket, and
you got to get back and set up on her because Campbell is aggressive, man. She takes it to the whole heart.
yeah, Bauer had good form, but may have still been moving. That would be the only thing. Stover going to send that 3-2 zone on this inbounds. Good job by Dills to take away the cutter to the basket. Getting it and attacking, though, is Holden. Wamsley pulls it out. Drive, mid-range jumper up, nearly banked in, would not go for Goer. Pinsky, a strong board, and wants to run. She pushes it ahead. Great pass to Rowland, left side of the glass, up and in. 27-25, Stover regains the lead with 3:10 to go. Short corner jumper from Holden, up and good. Jazzy Brown with the bucket.
You don't want to blink now, man. We got points coming out everywhere.
Really, this has been the highest scoring quarter by far. Bauer takes a lot of contact on the way to the rim. Ball will go back to Holden. Stover sticking with that press. Holden's managed it very well this half. As I say that, the ball tipped at half court, nearly stolen. It is stolen by Bauer. Bauer ahead to Pinsky. Pinsky attacks the basket, left hand. Won't go, but she'll go to the line for two.
That was a great job by Pinsky to get that ball over in her other hand. That was an aggressive move.
That really was. That's a tough gather, taking the contact, but she did well. Pinsky will shoot 2 free throws here. First one up here. Man, I'm struggling.
You tired, Cole?
I should have slept last night. This whole getting old thing is not fun.
Yeah, you ain't even there yet.
Second free throw up and good as well. 29-27, the Bulldog lead.
10 points for Pinsky so far in this quarter.
Wow. And a steal by Pinsky, and she is hammered.
Wow.
My my goodness, jump ball going to be called, but yeah, Pinsky took all the contact and then some, no whistle.
Yeah, that hammered's not even a strong enough word.
Yeah, that was bad. Britt would have been out for the season.
Yeah, she would have quit.
The inbound to Brown. Her shot too strong. Rebound controlled by Holden. They want to run. That's Goer on the outlet. She passes ahead to Brown. Skip pass. Short corner jumper. Won't go. Tipped. Finds its way into the hands of Jazzy Brown, who puts it up and in. We're tied at 29.
Got to clean up that rebounding if you're the Bulldogs.
2:20 to play in this tie game. Pinsky. Strong third quarter from Ashland. Corner skips to the top to Pinsky. She wants another three, and she'll get it. Ashlyn Pinsky, is red hot right now. Near steal from the Bulldogs. Holden keeps their composure, though. Passing ahead, it's taken away by Dills. Rowland on the pressure, working against Campbell right now. Under 2 minutes to go, a 3-point Stover lead. Brown, a near steal by Pinsky, and I like that she tried to sell it after she spoke to the pass. No, that was definitely out on her.
Yeah.
I like it, though. If you're confident enough, sometimes you can get the refs to believe you. And a substitution as coming back into the game will be Cochran, Helen Black, and Brooklyn Black. Some good minutes from Mia Rowland, Reese Brown, and Dills. 1:40 to play. Holden on offense. Campbell whips it over to Jazzy Brown. I think that was a shot or a lob. I'm not sure which.
I don't know.
Either way, Callie Cochran got the board. Pinsky brings it up. 13 points in this third quarter for Ashlyn Pinsky. Over to Bauer. Brooklyn Black, strong pass to Pinsky. Sets up another three. It goes off the front iron. Good look, good pass from Black, and a good shot from Pinsky. Just wouldn't go. Campbell gives it up to the high post. Jumper won't go. Another offensive board. Put back won't fall. Rebound tipped around. Bauer has it. It's knocked loose from her. Now Brooklyn Black has it. She wants to run ahead of the pack. Left hand off the glass. Too strong. Offensive board by Helen Black. Won't go. Another offensive board. Brooklyn Black. It's banked and won't go. And a foul going to be called on Brooklyn.
A lot of action and banging around down there now.
Stover got a couple point blank looks. They just couldn't finish. Substitution for Holden, as checking back into the game will be Keller and Wamsley. 46 seconds to play here in the third. Nevaeh Conklin in for Stover as well. It's a steal by Brooklyn Black. Over to Pinsky. She wants a three. Shot too strong. Rebound pulled in by Holden, but a jump ball forced as Cochran was able to get her hands on it. Possession arrow does favor the Eagles. Campbell will come back into the game to handle the point guard duties. So it's almost a diamond in one press, and it works as Pinsky gets the steal, skips it ahead to Brooklyn Black. Right side sets her feet, fires and scores. 34-29, the Stover lead. This press, last few possessions, caused some problems, but Campbell just takes it upon herself to break it down. And Helen Black with the steal. Great defense by Black.
Yeah, great job being disciplined.
With 10 seconds left, Stover has the ball, they have the lead, and they can get the last shot. Pinsky whips it over to Brooklyn Black. 4 seconds left. She drives back out to Ashlyn. Oh, it's stolen in the process. And Ashlyn going to get called for a reach. I think that's her third.
I believe it should be number 3. Yep. No, 4.
Oof. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. She's the hot hand right now.
So Ashlyn will come to the bench to end this quarter. 0.5 left. Holden can basically catch and heave, but that's about it. And they don't even get a shot off. So Stover comes into this third quarter trailing by 3. They lead by 5 at the end of 3. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching KS95 Sports.
Holly Lift Boat Lifts. You've got your home at the lake and you found the perfect boat. Now, to just make sure the boat bottom stays clean and up out of the water, Polylift boat lifts. We've been the lake's choice for reliable boat lifts for over 40 years, and we offer a lifetime warranty on our tanks. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Sacalaris Ford in Versailles is proud of their growing customer base. When a customer and their family has bought 18 Fords from the Versailles location, you know the team is doing something right. The Versailles Ford Store sales department customer viewpoint is 100%. That means that every new vehicle sold, the customer is literally 100% satisfied. Sacalaris Ford in Versailles is big enough to serve you and small enough to care. For brand new Ford products, Ford certified pre-owned, service, tires, and Ford parts and award-winning customer satisfaction, it's Sacalaris Ford of Versailles.
All right, it is time for fourth quarter action. A 5-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs as we get the Como Connect fourth quarter underway. Stover will have the first possession of this quarter, but it's a steal by the Holden Eagles. Campbell brings it up the floor. Gives it up to Wamsley. Wamsley was a big player for them in the first half. Three on the way, couldn't bank it in. Another offensive board, though. Foul on the floor before the shot could get put up. Offensive rebound for Goer.
Yeah, Roland back in the game.
It's hard to keep her off the floor.
You got her and Penske out there together. We'll see how this goes.
Brown will check in for Brooklyn Black. Holden inbounding under their own basket, trailing by 5. 7:30 to go in the Como Connect quarter. And it is stolen by Bauer. Bauer's played some great defense in this tournament.
Yes, she has.
Confusion in this zone for Holden. Stover just going to work it around. They get it to Bauer at the high post. Extra pass to Helen Black. Beautiful feed. Bauer to Black. 36-29. It's now a 7-point lead with 7 minutes to go. And Holden loses the ball out of bounds. You feel like this is a danger zone for Holden right now.
I feel like Stover's kind of taking control of this thing here.
Holden wants the timeout. We'll hold it here because I'm standing up and I actually have energy for a moment. I feel like we said, danger zone. Stover has the momentum, the energy. They figured something out. The press is somewhat effective lately. And for that matter, offensively, they have figured out how to get their looks and score the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, to me, they look like they're just playing harder on the defensive side here. I mean, they're getting after it more and finally, in that third quarter there, Ashland got hot. Somebody finally got hot. They're starting to score more consistently. So.
Yeah, this game becomes way easier when you're able to put the ball through the rim, actually.
Yeah, it was designed, I think, that way.
Yeah, maybe that Naismith guy knew something. I don't trust anybody.
But who was the guy that decided to cut the bottom out of the peach basket? Now, that guy's the one that really revolutionized. Was that the same guy? Or
I don't think
did somebody else go, hey, I got an idea?
No, there's no way Naismith figured that one out. He was from Kansas.
Maybe I'm tired of getting a long stick and poking the ball back out every time. Here's something we can do.
On the press break, Bauer, she's in a trap, needs a little help. Ball's knocked loose. Going to have to get it across half court. Wheels were coming off, so Coach Reardon wants the timeout. I think a good timeout.
Smart choice.
You don't want to start a turnover train and take a 7-point lead and turn it into less with just under 7 minutes to play.
Got that momentum, want to keep it.
Stover going to talk things over. Reminder, we'll be back right after this with the Stover boys and Boonville. Looks like it could be a very good game as well. Boonville, just watching them warm up, they are big.
It's going to be a good test for Mr. Bell. He doesn't have, not having Jenny, another big 6'5" body out there. Young Jaron Bell's going to get a pretty good test with some of them big boys from Boonville because he's the biggest by far on Stover, but man, Boonville's got a couple of them. So.
Yeah, they're not just tall, they're thick.
Yeah.
Bauer and Roland able to break the press, near steal. It is a steal for Holden. On the outlet, Campbell right hand off the glass. Lead cut to 5. Stover's going to have to be secure with the ball here. Strong pass ahead to Reese Brown. Press is broken. Cochran has it in the corner, skips it up to Bauer. Bauer over to Roland, lines up a 3.
Oh!
Halfway down, Helen Black with the rebound, but it's tied up. Jump ball going to be called. Possession arrow favors Holden.
Helen got a hold of that. She wasn't letting that one go.
No, you're not gonna beat her in a fight for the ball.
No, I don't think you're just gonna beat her in a fight. Period.
I wouldn't fight her. So Holden has the lead cut down to 5. Trying to break this press of Stover. A little bit of trouble, passes tipped, but it's Met still trying to get it across half court. They do so. 6:20 to play, 36-31, the Stover lead. Going to the high post, jumper up, couldn't get banked in. Helen Black, good box out, good board. Pinsky has it, no press from Holden, so she can take her time bringing it up the floor.
Hey, if you're Stover, you don't have to be picky, just be patient.
6 minutes to play and a 5-point lead with the ball. Bauer, back to Pinsky. If I'm Pinsky, I almost hold it and wait.
Yeah, I don't get in a hurry at all here. I mean, a 5-point lead's a pretty good lead in this game right here, so.
I mean, Holden, at some point, you're going to make them come out of this zone if you're willing to be patient.
Drag them out, see what opens up.
Brown hasn't knocked loose out of bounds, so, I mean, it's already been about a 20-second possession. The clock is your friend right now for Stover. Lob it into Pinsky. Her shot blocked from behind. Holden has it and looks to run. Pass ahead all the way to the rim. Good job by Bauer to get back. And a tie-up on the other end. It was Keller and Reese Brown fighting for it. I've noticed something about these Stover girls. None of them want to lose a jump ball.
No, they're some pretty tough girls. A lot of pride in this program.
Stover regaining possession. 5-point lead. 5:30 to play. The Como Connect fourth quarter. Ball nearly lost out of bounds, and Bauer just had to save it and heave it ahead. Wasn't able to find a teammate, so possession goes back to Holden. Campbell running the point. Stover kind of pulling the press back to get their defense set as well. Trying to drive the good defense by Pinsky. Dangerous pass. Thrown off a teammate's leg. Winds up back in the hands of Campbell. She attacks the basket. And an over-the-back call. Good whistle down there as Keller's going to get called for going over the back. So good box out by Stover.
Which has been a problem today, so good for the Bulldogs.
Full court pressure from Holden. Bauer and Pinsky going to try to break this press down. They do so. Ahead to Reese Brown. She attacks. Extra pass, but it was to the wrong team. Holden comes up with it.
I would be a little bit more patient if I was Stover.
I completely agree. Under 5 minutes to play, 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Campbell gives it up to Brown. She's now working against Rowland. Back to Campbell. Ball finds its way to Wamsley. Jump shot won't go off the iron. Another offensive rebound, Holden. Campbell tries another jumper. Pinsky in there, takes it away from everyone. 4:30 to play. So both offenses have stopped, but if you're Stover, you don't completely mind it because you're up 5.
Yeah, just let that clock tick down. Becomes your friend.
Pinsky stopping out the logo. Holden's had to switch to the man defense because the zone wasn't going to cut it in this situation. Reese Brown over to Pinsky, and you can tell the change of mindset because normally Ashland would have let that one fly, but knowing the situation, decided, no.
Yeah.
If we're not getting to the iron, we're not worried about it. And they try to get to the iron. It was a back cut from Bauer, tipped out of bounds by Holden. That may have saved a layup.
Yeah. If I'm Stover, I am just picky. I only take for sure thing. Keep this lead. Let that clock tick. What was it you said, Mike, used to call it the Kevorkian clock or something?
The Kevorkian clock. Well, that's when you get running clock at the end of the game. That's
what it was?
Yeah, the running clock, turbo
when the clock starts to kill you is what I figured it was.
Oh, Bauer on the penetration, dishes it out. Pinsky will try wide open. 3 and knocks it down.
So much for holding it, I guess, huh?
That is a big, big bucket as Stover now has their largest lead of the game. They're up by 8 with 3:40 to play. Holden at the high post, dishes it out. Wamsley goes inside. Shot blocked by Pinsky. This is big for Stover. You're up 8. You can slow it down at your own pace. You control the tempo. Pinsky hits the crossover. She's got a lane to the basket. You take that. And she did indeed. They made her pay for it, but she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Pinsky kind of showing why she's the leader of the team right now on both sides of this ball here, man. Making defensive plays, making offensive plays, and just leading.
Yeah, Goer had to step up and meet her at the rim. Both players wiped out, but Pinsky could push this to a double-digit lead. First free throw up and good. Stover trying to capture 3rd place in their own tournament. Stover has opened up a double-digit lead with 3:20 to play. Normally we go to a commercial break, but I don't have a guy back in the studio, and I don't feel like sitting down, so we're going to hold it here.
You want me to sing some commercial songs?
You could. I mean, you remember the creditreport.com jingle? Yeah, can you give us that one?
Yeah, we can do Steve's Pest Control's a good one.
Boy, they have
Yeah,
great
you got
jingles.
a friend in there. There you go.
Oh, it's been a impressive turnaround at the half, I feel like, for the Stover ladies.
Well, they had 8 in the first quarter, 7 in the second. They came out with 19 in that third quarter. So, I mean, that pretty much was a big turnaround right there. And, you know, right now Holden is struggling. They have 2 points in this whole quarter.
Well, in the third quarter even, Stover put clamps on them through the third quarter, only allowing, well, I said they allowed 11 in the third quarter.
Helen Black has as many points in this quarter alone as the whole team of Holden. You know, and Penske, of course, she got a 3 and a couple free throws. So, Stover, I don't want to say he's icing this thing, but it's getting colder.
I don't know if all the nails are in it, but I can tell you that door's shutting right now.
Yeah.
Stover also, shout out to the defense. You've allowed 31 points.
That's where a lot of it started tonight, or today.
Stover not really applying a press. Instead, they've put Bauer on Campbell. They're running a little box and one treatment here and basically telling Holden if you're going to make a comeback, it's going to be without Campbell. Offensive board, but errant pass out of bounds. Ball back to the Bulldogs. I love that. Hannah Bauer was getting after Campbell.
Yeah. Hannah Bauer's had a great game too, man.
But somewhere Brooke Anderson's like, no, don't do that to people. Jeez.
She's probably still mad, I guarantee it.
Oh, Roland on the point. Spreading out this man defense. Goes over to Bauer. Under 3 minutes to play. 10-point lead. Bauer's got a lane to the basket.
Oh.
Shot just wouldn't climb the iron. Holden back the other way.
Like she might be expecting to get hammered a little bit.
Pass down to the post, and it's blocked by Cochran. The Stover defense just said, nah, if we don't let you score anymore, you can't beat us. So
yeah, they've turned it up a little bit.
Penske gets it across half court, gives it to Bauer.
Play catch. You don't even really need to do much here.
Ball poked into the backcourt. Bauer goes back to get it. It was touched by a Holden player, so she can get it. She brings it back across. Penske, lane to the basket, takes body on the way. She is fouled. They're going to say it was on the floor. Once again, I don't mind that take. The lane opened up.
I mean, you got to take the wide open guaranteed stuff. I mean, that's all you want. That's the only thing you should be shooting right now.
Yeah, if you get to a point where you tell them not to shoot at all, you're really taking away the game and making it difficult to play basketball at all. Bauer, 2:10 to play with the ball, 10-point lead. Goes to Cochran. Brooklyn Black, short corner. She shot fakes, drives to the basket. It rolls around and falls home. Stover has opened up a 12-point lead in this third-place game. All the way to the basket, though, as Campbell puts it up and in, cuts the lead back to 10.
She's a pretty tough kid. I don't know that girl, but you can tell just by watching she's a pretty tough player.
Yeah, she can absolutely play some ball. There is no doubt about that. So, timeout, I tell you what, we might as well take a break as well. We'll be back, see how this fourth quarter comes to a close. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Colton Taylor, and I use Versailles Total Fitness. Their 24-hour access makes it easy for me to fit gym time into my busy schedule. I love how spacious and versatile their gym is. With a wide selection of free weights, cable machines, and all the cardio equipment you could need, I have plenty of options to help me stay in shape to cover our local sports teams. They work hard to provide a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. Join me and everyone else at Versailles Total Fitness in becoming a healthier you. Versailles Total Fitness at 31 North Monroe, or give them a call at 573-789-6800. 1 minute and 56 seconds are all that stand between the Stover Lady Bulldogs and capturing this third-place trophy in the tournament that they host. They've really amped up the defense. Now they're going to have to break this press of Holden. Well, I thought they would, but really they didn't. Nobody's picked up Bauer yet.
No, just letting her go.
Pass almost too hot to handle, winds up in the hands of Holden. So Holden down by 10, outlet on with the ball. Pass inside, jumper won't go off the front iron. Penske gets in, tips it. Bauer able to tip it back to Penske, so Stover has possession and a 10-point lead. 1:30 to play. Penske with Campbell all over her, but she's able to handle it pretty well. Gives it to Bauer, over to Roland. Roland goes out to Brooklyn Black. Back to Pinsky, and Pinsky is fouled. One more foul will result in 2 free throws, but I mean, if you're Holden, what other choice do you have?
Yeah, you have none.
Brooklyn Black to inbounds. Pinsky comes back, gets it in the backcourt. Pinsky uses the Bauer screen. And the pass is stolen. The outlet layup up and good by Jazzy Brown.
It's the only thing you don't want to do if you're Stover. You just don't need any turnovers.
No, and it's at the point now as you're about to hit a minute to go. You don't have to make dangerous passes.
No, you don't have to do anything like that.
If you control the dribble, they're going to have to come up and foul you. I'm not saying don't pass the ball, but I'm saying make sure it's an open pass.
Yep.
So a lot of people starting to show up for these games. I'm sure we'll have more as we start approaching this next boys game, Stover and Boonville.
You know, if we can pack this gym on a Wednesday night like we did the other night, you know it's going to be a good night tonight. So.
Yeah, that Wednesday night crowd was wild.
Yeah. You know it would be. A little Morgan County mayhem or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yeah, there was no surprise in that one, but I don't see it being that much different. I know Benton County's involved now, but they're pretty passionate over there about what they do as well.
Cole Camp is a tight-knit community, and they do support their team, and they will be here.
Why is Brittany hugging the wall?
Good. Brittany's not right.
That's fair. That's very fair. She did say it's going to snow. I didn't know she was a meteorologist, but she said it's going to snow.
Bring it on, man. I could care less. Bring it on. Give me a reason to sit and watch more Lakers-Celtics stuff on TV. I could care less.
I'm here for you. Oh, Pinsky will be the inbounder. Full court pressure applied by Holden. 1:05 to go, an 8-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Inbounds is to Mia Rowland. She used the Pinsky screen to get some space. Turns the corner, gets it across half court. Press is broken. Pass ahead to Bauer. Bauer back to Rowland. They've got their free throw shooters in the game right now, that being Stover. They're going to come out pressure Rowland. She gets it to Pinsky. And finally they have to foul Pinsky with 48 seconds to go.
Yeah, she's a perfect 4 for 4 on the night.
So Ashland could push this lead back to double digits. Holden is out of timeouts. First free throw for Pinsky, up and good. 46. Wait, I got off on my math somewhere. Oh, I see, I gave the wrong team points. 44-35, make it 45-35. So Stover by 10, 48 to go. Gets it across half court. Needed some help. Near steal by Pinsky. She does a good job to not foul Wamsley. Pass inside. Shot forced up. Count it. And the foul. Tough finish by JC Gower. So lead back at 8. A made free throw would make it 7. Free throw rattles around, won't go. Board pulled in by Brooklyn Black. She needs some help, finds Bauer. Bauer gives it to Pinsky. We've got 30 seconds left, and they're going to foul Pinsky with 28 on the clock. Stover up by 8. Once again, Pinsky can push the lead back to double digits and all but call it a night.
I think you can put it to bed after these free throws.
First free throw up and good. 46-37, the Bulldog lead. Coach Reardon very clearly saying, do not foul.
Yeah, no more fouls.
Second free throw up and good. Lead is back at 10, 47-37. This one just about over, you feel like. Holden into the front court, goes to the short corner. They got to operate quick, fast, and in a hurry. Mid-range jumper off the iron, too strong, won't go. Board pulled in by Pinsky, and she is shoved to the floor.
Yeah, I'd say fouled, but that was literally just maybe half of an assault.
Yeah, that definitely meets the qualifications. So Pinsky will go back to the line, and with 15.6 go, feel pretty safe saying this one is a wrap. Stover going to capture third in their own tournament. Pinsky's first free throw. she's done everything else well tonight.
8 of 9 up the free throw line now.
That's not too shabby.
That's not too bad.
Second free throw up and also missed. Holden back the other way, 10 seconds to go. Campbell, quick jumper, won't fall. Pinsky give her another rebound. She's got the outlet ahead of everyone and puts the shot up. She's hacked, no foul at this point. Refs decide, the game's done. And that's how it will come to a close, 47-37. Stover takes the victory and wins third place in the tournament they host as they defeat Holden. Post-game show coming up in just a moment. You're watching KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
At Citizens Farmers Bank, they want to help make your banking experience easier, whether it's setting up a new account, depositing a check, or showing your team spirit with a new debit card showing the Stover Bulldogs or Cole Camp Bluebirds. With 3 locations, they're ready to serve you in Stover, at Cole Camp, or a drive-through location also in Cole Camp. You can also visit their Shazam ATMs available at all 3 locations. That's Citizens Farmers Bank, hometown banking with your neighbors and friends.
Member FDIC.
A racing legend and spokesperson for Como Connect, Chip Thunder here. I tried to use artificial intelligence to write an advertisement for me, and well, yeah, I done fell in love with me.
I love you, Chip Thunder.
See what I mean? I just wanted to write an ad telling people to go to ComoConnect.com and sign up and get award-winning ultra-fast internet, and this done happened.
You're doing great, Chip Thunder.
Well, that's just creepy. If you want internet that you'll love, but not in a weird way, go to ComoConnect.com.
Whoa, Chip Thunder.
Oh, Chip Thunder, what will we do without you?
Chip Thunder.
Welcome to the Shed post-game show. The Stover ladies down there posing with their trophy as they capture third place in this Stover tournament championship bout, or well, third place bout, I should say. And it was a great showing from the Stover ladies. They made some big adjustments at halftime, Jason.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, the first half, let's be honest, Holden looked like the better team in the first half. The second half, there was no question it was Stover.
Yeah, sitting here looking at it, Stover scored 15 total points in the first half and then come out with a 19-point quarter and a 13-point quarter. They definitely got it turned around, and a lot of that offense came from a lot better defense. Just cleaning up some things. And Stover as a whole through this tournament, I feel like, kind of got better. The first game against Versailles, they kind of sluggish at the beginning, but then finished it. And then that second game, Stover just wasn't happy with the way they played against Russellville, but I feel like they kind of cleaned it up tonight. Kind of set the tone for maybe the rest of their year.
No, I completely agree. I tell you what, the boys game is going to get underway in just about 13 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop this stream, take a slight break to address a few things, and then we'll be back with coverage of Stover boys and Boonville in the third place game of this Stover tournament. It's coming up here